Hey guys, it's Justin again with another unboxing video. This is a very special unboxing video as, somebody reached out to me and offered me a model kit in exchange for a review. More may or may not come. But this kit comes from wizardstowergames.com. It's a friend of mine who's been following me for a while on Twitter. He's always checking my stuff out, and he's always, leaving feedback and stuff like that. And he reached out to me and told me that he had actually had a shop that sold Gunpla, and wanted to extend this kit to me and see where things got. So this is the 1:144 scale Gundam Vidar. I chose this because I'm really into the IBO designs right now. I really love them. They're a lot of fun. I like the fact that they're high grades and they still have full frames. They look really nice, pretty much straight out of the box. You don't have to do a whole lot to make them look good. And I think that despite the fact that many of them share a frame, a lot of them have a very fresh design. Like, each one tends to be a little different. As far as the actual Gundams go, anyway. They for a little while they were doing the kind of samey chest thing, but this guy really looks cool to me. He's got the dual pistols in his skirts. He's got the rapier. He's got, I think these are like little missile pods / boosters. A little bit of everything that I like. His backpack looks really neat. Kind of reminds me of the Camp for Amazing a little bit, just instead of being cannons, they're boosters. I haven't seen him in the show yet, so I don't know what exactly he does. I'm waiting till the show wraps before I start Season 2. But enough rambling about the show and, what I think of it. Let's go ahead and check out why you guys are here. So, this is the front of the box. It's a really cool box art. It's like boosting forward away from an explosion. Can't really tell what's exploding. There's just debris all over the place. There's an interesting shot of what I assume is the Lupus right over here on the other side. Bottom of the box shows front and rear shots, action shots, different hands and wrist poses and stuff like that. It shows where the... Oh, those aren't missiles. That's cool. Okay. So I guess that's where the sword holsters, and it's got different blades if the blades break. That's cool. It has hunter's edges on the feet, so it's got like blades on its feet, kind of like the blue frame. It comes with a rifle, which I don't think I'll use unless, I explicitly see it being used in the anime. I did that with my Grimgird. I actually painted the entire kit and left the... I left the gun completely unpainted because it didn't use it at all, so I didn't see any sense in painting it. The dual pistols look super rad. I really hope that this guy gets a little bit more screen time than the Grimgird did, because this guy looks really cool. Here's a battle with the Gundam Floros. Shows you can get some interesting combinations using the... Option set 7, which I guess has hands, which Bandai needs to stop doing. They just need to put these in the kit. They look, the one gripe I have with high grades, or Bandai in general, is hands. But as you know, typically the sides of the box will both contain the same box art. So, good stuff. Let's pop this guy open. I was also given a HG customized campaign part set. I didn't know this was even a thing, and it looks really neat. It's got like gun handles, some sort of wrist joint, and then some rocket pods, I guess. I don't know what other sets there are, so I'll go into this later, maybe in a different video, or maybe I'll just post pictures of it somewhere else. We'll see. So, as per usual with your Iron Blood Orphans kits, you're not going to get a ton of runners here. You've got 2 bags of runners, grand total of 2 full-size runners, a almost complete runner, and a very small runner of polycaps. You get an instruction manual, and then now IBO kits have started coming with English assembly instructions that explain how to find parts, how to cut parts out, what all the symbols in the instruction manual mean, and some other little things like that. What are undergates? How are water slides applied? How are dry transfers applied? Stuff like that. So it's really cool to see that Bandai knows that there's an English-speaking audience for this kind of stuff. It's not just Japanese anymore. And they've actually gone as far as to put this, I think, in French, Spanish. There's a couple of other different ones. I think that might be Korean. So quite a few of these. Really neat. The same also extends to the actual manual. There's, the Japanese on the manual, but then there's also English. So everything that you see is translated. So in the manual, when you flip it open, you can see the standard instructions. Pretty much follow the same assembly path that high grades do. You start with the chest, work on the arms and the head, then you kind of assemble the top half, then you put the legs and the waist together, and then you do your final assembly at the end. Equipment stuff is also in there, and then you're ready to roll. So not a whole lot to say about the manual. Now I'm going to destroy your ears for a second when I tear these bags open. So bear with me for 1 second. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just put these in order real quick. So, our first runner is the A runner. This is the one that's probably going to share the most commonality between most Iron-Blooded Orphans kits. The A runner has mostly frame bits on it. This looks very similar, but I don't think it's the same as the high-grade Barbatos. The knees, I think, are the same. The chest is the same. I think these little joints and stuff in here are the same. Obviously, each one is going to have minor differences depending on the piping and stuff that shows through on the kit. So that isn't going to be entirely the same. But this is it's actually molded in a lighter gray than some of the other ones that I have or that I've built. So next we've got the B runner, which is molded in 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors. Bandai went all out on this runner. So this runner is pretty much all the blue armor pieces. There's the V-fin. I think that's the cockpit hatch. Shoulders are over here. Arm guards. I think these are the knees. The chest, collar, chest, bicep armor, stuff like that. All molded in blue. There's like a creamy white. There's another gray that, it matches. It's the same as the frame color. And then there's like this dark, kind of browny gray, which looks really neat. I kind of like it. And last but not least, we have another runner molded in that browny gray that those handful of parts are. These are legs. These are backpack, side skirts. I think this is a back skirt, front skirts, which have guns molded in them, which is really weird. These are the foot blades, the front skirt. These might be the hips, I believe. So, and there's your guns, which look really neat. A little more plain than I expected, but they do look good. But yeah, so this guy is going to be painted very soon. Here's a sticker sheet for anybody who's curious. There's a a little more than I thought there would be. Of course, again, I haven't really looked too far into this. I don't really watch or keep up with IBO. I just buy what I want or what I like, typically. But for those of you who have been keeping up with me on my other media, I have a ton of kits right now that I need to take pictures of. One of those kits is the high-grade IBO Grimgird, which I got for Christmas, and I'll be doing a video on what all I got for Christmas as soon as my last box comes in. It's February and it still hasn't shown up. It's shipped, but it hasn't shown up. So, you know, USA Gundam needs to get their stuff together. I don't know what's going on. If you're watching, you know, get on it. But I did a very interesting take on the Grimgird. I'll probably make a cut at the end and show you what I mean, give you a quick glimpse of it. But I hand brushed the entire thing, so I think after I do my review of this, I'm going to go ahead and do that to this kit. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think I might actually start rolling out some reviews here real soon. I've been meaning to shoot them. I've just been really busy with life in general, but you guys know how that is. But big thank you to Wizards Tower Games. Remember, it's wizardstowergames.com. There's no hyphens or anything like that. I'll put it in the description. You can also use a coupon code, Justinius Builds. That's you know, my entire name, space in the middle, Justinius space Builds, all lowercase, and you will get 10% off your order. So go ahead over there and hit that up. It's definitely worth checking out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys check those guys out over there, and hopefully there's plenty more to come. So I will see you guys very soon with the review and with more videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Later.